Today's horoscope, Leo March 13, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends the day in your communications sector, encouraging you to put your feelers out for new information. You're inclined to spread your energy around and get involved with odds and ends rather than focusing too much on any one thing. The potential pitfall today is overreaching. Also today, Mercury enters your privacy and soul sector, where this messenger planet will transit until March 27th. This sector of your chart rules natural endings and all that is hidden, undercover, and deep. Discussions and thoughts often revolve around the past during this cycle. Discretion may benefit you during this cycle. It's also a good time for tying up loose ends on a project or wrapping up a project. Your love horoscope. The moon enters Curious Gemini today, bringing traction to your mobile third house of communication, thought process, and immediate surroundings. However, it will simultaneously face off with lucky Jupiter in Pisces via your secretive 12th house of closure, hidden agendas, and all things behind the scenes. Despite whether you're single or already romantically attached, chances are you're making the conscious decision to keep things to yourself at this time. Although, when considering Mercury's shift into compassionate Pisces, there are plenty of opportunities to speak from the heart. Sounds cheesy, but in the worst-case scenario, you can always write your sweetheart a nice letter. Your career horoscope. Where could your mind wander? For the last few weeks, your mind has been heavily fixated on your networking, work friends, and even professional aspirations. But Mercury leaves these curiosities as it leaves Aquarius and enters the mystical Pisces today. Now in Pisces, your mind begins to explore new concepts. Your subconsciousness could become more hopeful throughout this transit. It can also be prone to distraction. Mercury in Pisces can be easily lost in daydreams and what-ifs, so try to stay on top of what needs to be done at work. Your finance horoscope. The moon's departure from your income sector yesterday has left you with more than just a sharp nose for money and a lucrative sense of direction. As well as picking up on signs of movement on the income front, the moon was able to connect with planets on the income and career fronts just as they are moving on to a more level footing. Social life today. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best when give and take are done in equal measure. Your dating horoscope. It might seem to you that trouble is flaring up between you and a coworker, boss, or friend. Don't get yourself tied in a knot over it. If you settle down and really listen to what's going on, you'll see it's all easy to fix. Flirting tips. As soon as you arrive on the scene, you find that rivals seem to fade from view. Maintaining a natural approach helps you get the attention from any potential admirers. Make the most of your desirability and appeal, but be sure you don't overdo the swagger. Any exaggerated conduct can quickly become a turn-off. Lucky numbers 5, 19, 32, 37, 41. Your well-being horoscope. Slowly growing accustomed to new health practices can be a pleasant and enlightening experience. Looking to see the truth about what you eat is a way to introduce change into your diet without shocking your system on any level. Organic foods are grown according to specific regulations. There are even different interpretations of what is truly organic. Finding out for yourself where your food comes from is a great way to develop a healthy awareness of your environment. Your daily numeroscope. Be sure you don't duck out right before things are coming to a close. The energy from this day encourages you to see things through until the end. While this is something many once struggle with, it's an important thing to develop and do. Besides, it can be richly satisfying to see the work you first initiate come to fruition. and to receive the credit that you are due for it. Even if things feel boring now, stick with it. Daily Planetary Overview. The Moon trines Jupiter today, so the best thing for this day would be to put your energy into a creative outlet or some other means of escaping reality. Later tonight, the Moon connects with the Sun and Neptune. If you have any issues, you'll likely be able to come up with solutions at that time. At the very least, you're sure to be resourceful about coming up with some problem-solving ideas. You could have a bit of a reality check when it comes to limitations on your time. This could be a little discouraging, but you'll be too motivated by your goal of success to think about it too much right now. This is a favorable time to dream, plan, rest, and ponder romantic notions that can catapult your heart to a better emotional place. You might have your sights set on some new equipment. You could find a great deal on a new foldable phone with a giant screen that still fits in your purse or pocket. There are also deals on specialty equipment for your business, like lighting for your online videos or a great microphone for your podcasts. There is a full moon in Virgo on March 18th. There's a lot of work on your desk, but your supervisor is willing to help ease the burden. You can find a helpful coworker to take on some of the duties. Most importantly, your boss and colleagues are listening to your suggestions about streamlining procedures and eliminating busy work. And with your suggestions in place, you can be done with the project in no time. Sky for today. In the morning, the Cancer moon trines Jupiter in Pisces, amplifying emotions. We are in our feelings and may be inspired to do something good for the sake of humanity in the vein of charity work or philanthropy. Cancerian activities like cooking, nesting, or nurturing are favored, and our relationships with women and femmes feature prominently in the morning's events. Honesty and integrity are highly prized qualities, and conflict is unlikely to arise even if we act in ways that place our own needs front and center. After nightfall, the moon forms a trine to the Pisces sun, stimulating confidence. This transit might make us nostalgic for the past, or desirous of being around close family and friends. We want empathetic relationships, and may opt to avoid emotionally unavailable people. Compassion and empathy melt hard hearts now, causing others to feel seen and supported. Intimate affairs are improved, and new friendships can be formed without pretense.